What's going on, guys? Kid from Sunset Park back with some more Black Ops 2 gameplay in the background for you guys today. And in this video, we're going to be talking about some of the confirmed items to multiplayer as of right now in Black Ops 3. We're not going to really jump into too much of campaign or zombies, because campaign, I really want to get a feel for it. I like to talk about campaign when I actually have a chance to play it and get my hands on it. And with zombies, we haven't really got too much information that has been coming out. Just that short little clip at the end of the world reveal trailer, and that it's going to be similar progression system to multiplayer in the respect that you're going to be leveling up certain items and leveling up certain things about the game in zombies. But let's jump right into the multiplayer scene of it, because multiplayer this year is going to be really big for Call of Duty. After the last two CODs have failed in that department with multiplayer, this Call of Duty is trying to bring back that hype and that Call of Duty feeling that the fans love and the fans have been expecting, just with that futuristic twist, which has been a pretty big theme in the Call of Duty community the last couple of years. But like I said, hopefully this Call of Duty does bring back that feeling that we all know and love to Call of Duty. But let's hop right into it with the Create a Class system, which is going to be the same as Black Ops 2, which we're all used to, that pick 10 system, where you're going to only be able to pick 10 features: guns, grenades, perks, and it's going to be exactly the same. So if you're a fan of the pick 10 system, you're going to be delighted to hear that it's coming back. I'm happy to hear that it's coming back. I love the pick 10 system. It was such a revolutionary way for Call of Duty to let players tailor make their multiplayer experience. So you don't have to run with a pistol if you don't want to. If you want an extra perk, you can do it, and that's what I really love. Call of Duty sticks to customization. They will have no problem getting fans back to multiplayer, so I'm glad they brought the pick 10 system back. Into the score streak section of the game, we only have a couple that have been revealed as of right now. Black Ops 3 will include a UAV, similar spinoff to the RCXD, an air support streak, which includes the Wrath, which is similar to the Hunter-Killer drone, Mothership, and another kind of robotic anti-personnel sentry called the RAPS, the RAPS, and a GI unit, a soldier that will walk around that can control, or that can patrol or guard a player. So let's get into the Mothership, which I believe is going to be similar to kind of, you know, chopper gunner or gunship type deal. 3 players can control that, which is going to be interesting to see how that works out. I'm not too sure if you get to pick the 3 players, or if it's like Advanced Warfare, where if you have the ability, you can hit X and you just somehow get into the to the chopper gunner with the player. And the last two, which are pretty new to the game, the Hunter-Killer, the RCXD, excuse me, and the UAV, I don't really want to talk about because you guys know pretty much what those are. The RAPS, the RAPS, is those rolling cluster balls I think we saw in the world reveal trailer, where they roll and they cut up that one guy. So this could be kind of a futuristic spin-off of dogs. So the deal with this is they'll seek out players, they'll roll, and they'll do their thing. So like I said, with these score streaks, it's just going to be getting your hands on them and seeing how they play, and that's what the beta is for. So when the beta comes around, we'll get a real good feeling of what these are. And finally, the GI unit, basically, like I said, drones you saw in Advanced Warfare that follow the player around, except this guy's going to be walking around, sort of like a Terminator thing, and probably blowing people away and just wreaking havoc. I'm pretty sure that's going to be a higher score streak in the score streak tiers. Finally, moving on to perks. 2 perks that have been confirmed so far are Dead Silence and Scavenger. I'm so happy they're bringing Scavenger back. It's pretty much my #1 used perk in all Call of Duties ever. I love Scavenger because I love being able to continue to use my gun and picking up ammo for it. You know, I know it's okay to pick up other guns, but I just don't have the feeling with it. When you're running around and you're on a streak with your gun, it kind of sucks picking up a different gun and trying to roll with that. So thank God they're bringing back Scavenger. And I believe David Vonderhaar tweeted the other day that there will be no pro perks, so that's kind of disappointing. I loved pro perks. I loved the idea of working towards something in the perk department instead of just working towards unlocking gun attachments and gun camos. But speaking of gun camos, they just implemented a whole new section to Create a Class. Well, kind of apart from Create a Class, but ties into it really, really strongly, which is called the Gunsmith, or you're able to customize your own camos, you know, customize the cosmetic of your gun, the way attachments fit. So the biggest thing that people are taking away from this are the ability to customize your own camo, and they're going to use the same 64-layer design that we're used to with the emblem creator, and they're going to just put the spin on it so you can add it to your gun instead of adding it to your player card. Like I said, you're able to customize the cosmetic of your gun. You know, you'll be able to just change the way the weapon looks, but the only thing you cannot change is modifying the stats, so making the gun stronger or weaker, less recoil, stuff like that, which I'm happy that they stuck away from that and just worked on actually changing the cosmetic of the gun. Like I said before, the more customization that Call of Duty is able to bring into multiplayer, the better people are going to feel when playing it, the more people they're going to bring in. Customization is always a huge deal in Call of Duty. Moving on, we have another new feature to the Call of Duty system, which is a little kind of pull from Destiny. If you guys didn't play Destiny, it is the specialist characters, and Treyarch is revealing more as we get closer to the beta and to the release of the game. But right now we have 4 characters that we're able to take a look at and see what they're about. Like I said, Charlie Intel article will be in the description below so you can read them yourself. For example, I'll talk about one right here, the Outrider, which the power weapon is going to be called the Sparrow, a compound bow featuring explosive tips that stick to enemies, so the return of the crossbow. And the ability for this character is going to be a vision pulse, which you're able to sense nearby enemies and highlight them for a short period of time. Another character we're going to be seeing is the Reaper. The power weapon is the Sith. You know, you're able to transform the Reaper's robotic arm into a powerful minigun, and the ability, which a lot of people are also talking about, is Glitch, which teleports a player to a position from a few seconds ago. So say you're running into a room, you see a kid in the corner, you could teleport back out of that room, and say you're running in a few seconds, you're going to go right back to that spot, and then you're going to be able to get the jump on him. We're going to see how kind of overpowered that could be. That's why, like I said, they're bringing the beta, so we can see how these abilities work out. And the beta is pretty much going to be used for these new implementations that they're going to be unveiling. They pretty much know that the gunplay and all that's going to be similar to other Call of Duties. They just want to get these they want to fine-tune these new abilities and new multiplayer aspects that we're going to be seeing for the first time as Call of Duty fans. Moving into maps, so far, like I said, 3 multiplayer maps have been revealed thus far. Not a lot of information has been coming out. So far, we have Combine, Stronghold, and Hunted. Combine is a Saharan research facility with open areas and tight corners, similar to a close quarter map that we're used to. Stronghold is a Swiss chateau in the Alps, bringing back snowy maps, and Hunted is an Ethiopian hunting lodge with a waterfall. And this is the map that you can swim and dive underwater. The new feature that they're bringing into multiplayer, the ability to swim and dive. They're going to be bringing back the Season Pass, which this year I'm definitely going to be getting now that I'm excited for another Treyarch game. I skipped out on it the past couple of years because the games really haven't been that interesting. And like always, Black Ops 3 will be playable at E3 2015, so if you're in that area and you're able to go to E3, definitely play some Black Ops 3 and let the world know how it is. But finally, the biggest piece of information that I'm taking away from this is that there will be no more panic knifing in Black Ops 3. Black Ops 3, the knifing system will take 2 hits to kill, and that's pretty much the best information that I took away from this. So thank you guys so much for watching. The video did run a little long, but like always, drop a like if you enjoyed, and stay tuned for more Black Ops 3 information coming soon. Subscribe if you haven't. Kid from Sunset Park, I'm out. Peace.